Hello, we're back. Why does it say ox toe? I ain't told. Do not. Okay, hold on. I gotta add another thing here. Oh man, what a train wreck. Let's see. Customization details. Where is it? There it is. None. You know, that's too many of them. I had to scale this back a little bit. Oh yeah, by the way, thank you, Banana Man, for the $5 earlier. Banana Man with a $5 tip said you should give some Subnautica a try. Maybe we should come back to Subnautica someday. I can't say I'd hate that. That being said, I ordered some food and I am just gonna relax for this one. Wait a second, something's still off. Oh, it's right. Oh yeah, I was playing those other games. Oh man, no wonder I was having trouble in Trepang. Oh, this isn't fair to Skinner though. Where's the Chalmers? There he is. Oh no, my computer won't crash, don't worry. I've seen to it that my computer can handle this. Come on, it's Jaglin. Anyways, chat. I have some food on the way. I'm indulging in a late night delivery, as you know. Those are expensive. I'm living that bougie luxury life. But right now, since I'm playing this, it's going to be a lot easier to talk with you guys. So Diego says, this is her first Hellbent stream since he graduated high school. Been watching this motherfucker since I was like 11. Well, hey, thank you. I appreciate it. You know, I got to stop saying the F word. You know, I think that I hear that you're not supposed to do that, but I don't care. Anyways. Yeah, the Colossal Titan got modded in. There's mods in this game now. There's fucking mods in this game, and it's the best. Get him, Colossal Titan. Damien Wolf with 50 bucks. Damn, Damien says, thanks for buying my lunch and then some, by the way. But 50 bucks says, keep saying the F word, adds culture. Okay, friend. And I don't give a fucking shit about not saying the fuck word. Like, I tell you something, when it comes to the YouTube recommended system anyways, chasing algorithms is a real pain. You find a niche, right? And you can enjoy that, but to expect the niche to always follow your interest is egotistical, to say the least. So I like to play the game of the system, Damien Wolf. But also on the other end, I also like to avoid it. There's a duality to that. Maybe even a contradiction. But I like playing my games. I like broadcasting them. So, you know, I'll say this. People take their free platforms for granted. Viewership or not. I'll see people, for example, Twitter. You got on Twitter go, oh, you hate Elon Musk. I hate him. It's like, okay, fair enough. I never really liked anybody who ran Twitter. I wasn't a fan of the earlier management either. But it's free. It's free. Everybody on Twitch is like, oh, they owe us more. They owe us more. It's like, I mean, if they do owe you more, they can pay it out in cash, right? How much they owe you in cash? They know they owe us a platform. You're not owed any of that. It's somebody else is paying for it, man. In this case, Damien Wolf's paying for my lunch, so I say thank you, Damien Wolf. You know. Likewise, people. I know that this is an opinion you really can't even say because people will deny it. They'll be like, no, I don't want to say it. Like, well, you're gonna have to say thank you, Elon Musk, and thank you, Google, thank you, Amazon. I don't like that though. How's the blood volumes doing? Oh, hell yeah. We're gonna flood this little tiny town full of Skinners with blood. Like an album cover. You're gonna make this fucker look like an album. I think it's cool you can put them in this fort and they'll spill out. I didn't know that. I'll have to keep that in mind for the future. Here they come from the mountains. Oh, these guys used to have Skinner and Chalmers lines. I guess they got DMCA'd. Damn it. Yeah, the Chalmers go, Skinner! Dark says, he got a 14-inch stock Dell laptop and no thingies added. You know, this game's pretty impressive in how it runs. I think even with the computer without the thingies added, ought to run just fine. Where's my V-Sync? Well, I guess we don't need it. Did they add anything? I wish they'd add the auto camera. The other version of this game had like an automatic camera that randomly like track characters and like, you know, hover around. Nah, I gotta play cameraman. This is bootleg Attack on Titan. I don't know, this looks way more epic than Attack on Titan. Attack on Skinner. Hey, Chelsea Adams. So we're going to be doing a little bit of chatting tonight, and I'm going to boot up Isaac from Flirth later, and I'm going to play some Street Fighter 6, I think, once I get my energy back. But what I'm not going to do is come here and complain to you about work. I will just leave it at this, and that I apologize for some of these streams being a little bit late and my ability to speak being slightly truncated and not quite there. It has been a rough week, and I try not to make it your guys' problem. Well, a rough week, I say. Actually, really productive week. Work's doing good. Like, don't get me wrong. Me busting my ass means, like, good things. So I totally understand when people get off, like, a 9 to 5 and they're like, oh, man, I fucking hate my job. That's totally valid, too. I like my job. My job's good. Doing the bar is fine. Let's see. Other jobs I would have complained about a little bit more would have been GameStop. But even GameStop wasn't that bad. Really, the only thing bad about GameStop was the pay. Alphabetizing boxes and running a cash register was the easiest thing ever. Like, granted, anything you do after about 4 hours becomes tiresome. And, you know, people will be like, oh, you got to do your 9 to 5, man. You're tired after a 9 to 5. I don't know what you're talking about. It's like, dude, if you're not tired after 4 hours of doing something, then you're having fun. And at that point, you don't get to, like, compare your 9 to 5 to somebody else. It's like, well, so I work at the cigarette and candy factory where I chain smoke and eat candies all day. And man, let me tell you, after hour 6, I was a little bit tuckered, but I got that work ethic. Then you go up to like the coal miner who's like covered in suit and had 2 of his friends die. He's like, man, today's 4-hour shift was rough. You let your cigarette and candy man go, oh, a little lazy there, huh? 4 hours too much for you, champ? It's like, fuck off. Really? Really with that work stuff. And you know what? Even if cigarette and candy man's having a hard time, you ought to believe him. There's very few people that I don't believe when they tell me about their work woes or their their pits and peaks. Pits and peaks. Yeah, the Titans having some issues, Chelsea. But you know what? I wouldn't be able to take on this many Chalmerses and Skinners. Brent, I played Revolt. It's pretty good. Maybe we'll pick it up and play it. I am kind of in the mood for a racing game, too. Not tonight, though. I was playing Trapong, too, and I was having fun. But I couldn't see shit. I don't know if you guys were noticing that, but, like, I was in that level, and I just couldn't see anything. Like, outright couldn't see anything. Which is fine. I do get that the level's supposed to be dark and all that, but, I don't know, blinding me. I always find blinding the player to not be like, if you're gonna blind the player, make it a simple light switch on-off thing, not like, there's so much garbage on the screen that you can't see. Like, I got like over about 200,000 some odd characters here. But look at how I set it up. You can clearly see what's going on. The Skinners are getting fucked up. The Chalmers have the Titan advantage. And the blood rains down. Oh, I love the blood volumes in this so much. So this is real fluid simulation, and eventually, when enough of them die, the blood will pool at the very lowest point. And we can see some of that here. A little glitchy, but don't worry, it'll get there once we get more blood. Gonna take a hot minute though. We gotta juice more of these characters. Hey Paul, I'm doing good. Hope you're doing good too. A little tired, but not bad. Not making my problems your problems, of course. That's gonna need a lot of vampires, Chelsea. Yeah, free juice, right? Got Revolt on Dreamcast. Yeah, I remember Revolt. That was like PS1, Dreamcast, and PC. That was a really weird era. Somebody says, I'm just wondering which one of these guys turned into a Titan. I'm gonna guess Skinner was a Titan. Skinner would be that person to hide something like that and then for it to come out the worst possible time. Chalmers would have to deal with that. Skinner! Principal Chalmers. I was just turning into a titan. Turning into a titan on the top of Mount Everest, in the middle of the day, at this altitude, this time of year. May I see it? Yes. You played Revolt for months. I like that. I wish I could convey that kind of feeling to other people when I'm playing a game and I'm enjoying it to the point, like something classic, right? Like nothing like your Skyrim or your whatever, to where there's 90 hours of gameplay. No, something simple like, I don't know. Let's say somebody could play Frogger for like 4 hours and enjoy it. I love it when I can tap into that energy. Once in a while it happens. I'm just playing something simple and it's like, dude, I'm gonna play Centipede for 4 hours. And then you put it down, you're like, that was great. And then other days you pick it up, it's like, I don't even want to play 5 seconds of this. Maybe I'm just getting picky. I'm turning into a picky man. Shooting McGavin. Who's Shooting McGavin? Steve Barry? Damien's hanging 12-foot sheets of drywall 10 hours a day. Biggest gripe is lack of job site coordination. Don't make my job harder than necessary. That is the truth. Oh, God. Please. Yes. My biggest pet peeve at work is yammering. Like the yammering, the talking. Hey, Cody, good to see you. I can't deal with the, hey, everybody. We got a lot of important work to do. Here's a 50-pound bag of shit for you to carry. Hold on to that. I gotta say something real quick. 40 minutes later, me holding onto the bag like some kind of asshole. And that's the way I found out that I don't like to drive a Chevy Astro. Anyways, let's build this rocket ship. It's like, what the fuck? Okay, not a rocket ship, but you know what I mean. It's like, if we're there to accomplish something, then how come we're doing small talk? How come people have that little going on in their lives? Work can be a social site. It can be, but you really gotta differentiate between when people are being polite versus when people are like actually engaged. And even then, if you're in a workplace where socialization is like, you know, key and important and helpful, you still have to work though. You can't just socialize. Sleepy Dog Zone says, because America's all about wasting time. And I can almost understand if you're hourly or something like that, or it's like, I don't care if this business makes money or not. But I know people who directly benefit from a business making money, and they go talk. You don't engage it, you don't ask. I don't go like, hey, so-and-so, what random bullshit's on your brain at this moment? I don't ask that, but hey, I sure as hell hear it. And if you interrupt them, they're like, hey, I was getting to something. Now, it has a lot to do with me taking this chair and fixing it. Now, Chinese products are different from American products, and the biggest difference, as I learned on the cable news shows, that American products are made with higher quality. I'm like, okay, what does that have to do with putting the chair together? Well, I bought this Chinese bicycle pump, and it broke within 2 weeks of me using it. It's like, okay, but what does that do to fix the chair? I'm getting to it. The Chinese built our cell phones, and our cell phones were used to spy on us. I'm like, okay, what does that have to do with the chair? I'm getting to the chair. So when the Chinese spy on us with their cell phones, they find stuff that we like and they sell us stuff. I'm like, yeah, and well, see, that's why I bought the chair, because it's the cell phone. It told me to, and that's why the chair is broken. I'm like, what does that have to do with fixing it? It has everything to do with fixing it. It's like, no, it doesn't. This is an actual conversation I had. Like, fuck, man. Just tell me that you bought a bunk ass chair. Just say the words. I don't need the fucking like Lord of the Rings extended edition fucking description of how you came across the fucking chair that broke. For fuck's sake. Stephen Barry says, don't download TikTok. Shit, Stephen Barry, if TikTok paid me money to download it, I wouldn't take it. If TikTok didn't take any of your data, you know what? I'll say this: I don't care who takes my data. Anytime I'm on stream here and I talk, I end up seeing stuff that I talk about in my recommended tab. I tested it with that Pokemon versus Kick shit, and all of a sudden I see her all over the place on my fucking social media. I'm like, yeah, there you go, there it is, right? And I mentioned it right here. Now you're gonna see it because I said it. So it's like a Dracula's curse deal, but you know, it's almost comical, honestly. It's like, yeah, whatever. Nestle Crunch Asshole 69. Figure that one out, robot. I think it's gonna be the Harry Potter explanation. Oh my god, if I had to hear one more thing about how Harry Potter's transphobic or whatever, I'm not gonna do anything, but it certainly has, like, it has tainted my viewpoints on people a little bit. The purity test is insane. I hate it. Everyone hates it. The only people who like it are the people who financially benefit from it or egotistically benefit from it. It has nothing to do with, like, it has nothing to do with helping people out. It has everything to do with just fucking with people. Because that's what folks like to do more than anything else, like fucking with each other. They're not content to sit there and enjoy something that they like. They need to go and find something else that some other people like and just shit all over it and fuck with it. Which is, that's not a new thing either. That's always happened. It's always been around. The internet has just acted as a really strong conduit for that behavior. Dark Helm says, I can't believe you actually had a conversation like that. Well, you know, Dark Helm, it wasn't me having the conversation. It was me going, let's fix this fucking chair. I'm ready to fix the chair. You know, we got some screws out. We got the screwdriver, you know. Gonna drive some screws through some wood. We got some wood pieces here. We're gonna fix the chair, right? And then blah, 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 China, blah, 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 cell phone, blah, 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 blah. That's why I got the chair. I'm like, oh, fucking, please, just, that could all be truncated to, hey, I bought a shitty Chinese chair on Amazon and it broke. I'm sorry. Now we gotta fix it. And then we fix it. Boom, done. 15 minutes, in and out, right? Instead, it turns into like a 50-minute ordeal. And that, oh, and look, I get it. I've been talking for 20 minutes here, right? So it's not like I'm not talking right now. However, if you tune out or leave, you don't have to deal with me like browbeating you over it. You know what I mean? Or like, well, if you just listen to me. Why don't you talk while fixing the chair? Well, see, that's the deal. I would love to, Sleepy Dog Zone, but some people don't work like that. They'll start running their mouths, right? And they'll put down their tools. They'll put down what they're doing. Or they'll work slower. I almost hate that worse, Sleepy Dog Zone. I almost rather they didn't work on the chair. I'm kind of glad they didn't, because then they start to work more slowly and they start to fuck up. And that's just an example. I can come up with another one. Let's see. A real one, of course. Trying to think of a real doozy that I went through. Oh, yeah, my favorite. Anytime counting money. Like I'm sitting there counting money, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and somebody's like, hey, so I was just dealing with this fence I was having built, and you know, it cost $15,000. And I'm like, 18, 19, wait. What was I on 16? What? Yeah, but this fence, so I gotta put down the money. Cause how the fuck am I gonna count? Well, somebody's telling me about like this thing that they bought and how much money it cost. You know, how to, I don't know. Look, I'm not saying I got some solution or that I want some solution. I'm just complaining. I'm complaining. So don't take it too seriously. We're not fixing the world over here. I will say this though. Reading comprehension, comprehension in general. Like I would just say reading comprehension, but it's comprehension, reading, speaking, doing things. Like all levels of comprehension has gone down significantly. I talked to some people and it's just mind-blowing. Now, I'm having an issue with comprehension right now because I'm exhausted. So, you know, if everybody was exhausted, I'd understand it. Maybe everybody is exhausted. Maybe I'm just being a jerk, but, man, Titan's making some progress. It reminds me of that old meme, that Twitter meme, actually, of all places. You can say you hate waffles and some motherfucker will come and go, oh, so you fucking hate pancakes, huh? It's like, I didn't mention pancakes, I just mentioned waffles. They fill in the fucking blanks. They listen to 20% of what you say, and they fill in the blank with whatever they feel like is happening. So every time you have a discussion with somebody, it's like dealing with somebody's fucking fiction, their little headcanon about what you're saying. So you can't really convey a point across, no matter how clearly you say it. It'll never stick because the person's brain is that fucking smooth. There's only enough ridges on the brain to, like, you know, absorb about 20% of the words that come across them. And what do? You can't do anything about that. Like, if there's any indomitable, undefeatable, supreme force in the world, it's not money, it's not nukes, it's not, you know, Superman, it's stupidity, it's dumb fucks. Willingly stupid people. Meat Morph asks, do I smoke? I used to smoke Meat Morph. I'm mostly blowing my voice. I used to smoke a pack a week. It was Camels. That was my poison. And man, now that you're just mentioning cigarettes, I want one. Oh, cigarettes are fucking great, dude. Oh, never do them. Never try them. If you don't smoke the cigarettes, you can afford so many more video games. So don't smoke cigarettes, but yeah, cigarettes are great. No, mostly if you're talking about the gravelly nature of my voice, a lot of that has to do with screaming, and a lot of the work I've had to do has required me to be a very loud man, and that's caused a bit of an issue with my voice. In fact, I can't even do all my voices anymore. I did so much fucking screaming. Damien says a current coworker checks out like a drunken frat boy all day. No joke, he answers. It's how he answers every question, ends every other sentence, uses a catchphrase. Checks out. Oh, checks out. I hate that. Know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Know what I mean? Know what I mean? Know what I mean? Right. Okay, this is a current day one, and it is a you know what I'm saying or checks out thing, Damien Wolf, but everybody ends things as a question? Well, not everybody, but particularly Zoomer types. You know? I'm just walking here. I'm just talking with my mouth. I'm grabbing my drink and drinking from it. I'm just going to take a shit. Take a shit? It's not even Valley Girl's Sleepy Dog Zone, but it is similar. It's from that category for sure. But it's a true sign of an empty fucking head. I was just going outside? Like, I'll give you an example. Be like, hey, I need you to go mop that floor. I was just looking at my cell phone. It's like, yeah, no shit, but I need you to mop the floor. I was just finishing a text message. Like, I'm supposed to, like, infer so much more out of that. It makes me upset because these people, they're like, no one understands me. No one understands what I say. No one gets me. And then they talk in fucking riddles. Like, they need, everything has subtext to it. Everything. Like, they can't even say yes without there being subtext to the term yes. It's like, hey, can you get back to work? Yes. It's like, what do you mean yes? I need a definitive yes. And they're like, I mean, I guess. Fuck, man, yes or no? What happened to that? Not that everybody's like that, but enough of them are. Fleur says, Helbin, I had to break the habit of saying, know what I mean? I can almost give know what I mean some room, because at least with know what I mean, you're literally asking, do you know what I mean? Like, you're asking for confirmation on your statement, right? And the reason why I think that works better is simply because you're being literal. There's no room for guess. This isn't guesswork here. It's like you're actually asking, hey, do you know what I mean? And you know, that's completely fair. Oh, I should have put him on the ice, huh? Don't worry, we'll come back and do another one. I like the blood volumes, though. There should be a lot more blood in this. I think we could have made a more gory fight. The Chalmers and the Skinners are spreading out, but the Skinners are getting fucking wrecked. I think Chalmers is stronger than Skinner in general, possibly. Don't worry, I'm gonna set up a even wackier fight than this next. Don't you fret none. Anyways, know what I mean? Know what I mean is one that gets annoying, but I can forgive simply because it's direct. But imagine like saying, I need to go find my car keys, you know what I mean? Instead of, I need to go find my car keys? Like, at least if you say, know what I mean, it's like a check, like, hey, do you get me? But if it's, I need to find my car keys? It's like, do you? Like, I don't know, do I? It's like fucking, they're not, somehow they manage to say so little while saying so much. And then fuck me if I misunderstand, right? It's like, what do you mean you don't understand? Do you not get what I'm saying? Like, no, I fucking don't. I really don't. Look, I don't think I'm some kind of like giga giant, you know, mega genius over here. I'm not making that claim. I'm of average intelligence on a good day, I feel. Maybe I'm lucky. I'll say that. Any degree of hyper intelligence you might place upon me is definitely a luck thing. But man, I just wish people would be smarter with their mouths, you know, and their fucking words. Well, that's the way. It is what it is. Garg, that's one I can't stand. You know what I mean? I can tolerate, and I can understand why people get in the habit of that, because they're just looking for confirmation, right? But God, the other one's just so much worse. Oh, me, I enjoy some ganja once in a while. It's pretty good, but it's not the cure for everything. I get sick of that from stoners. I've enjoyed the devil's lettuce quite a bit, but like, it's not gonna fix you. I never ran into somebody who's you know, smoking down like a quarter bag a day, and like, yeah, I really got it together. You know, my life was in shambles until I started spending $2,000 a month on marijuana. That's when it all got better. It's not how that, no, it's never worked that way. Chalmers, you've had it too good for too long. All right. I'll be right back. I have a date with a bag of food. I've returned. I ordered Wendy's. Fucking Wendy's. Thank you, Damien and Banana Man and Bloodburn. Me and my Wendy's. Hey, Tamusin. I had a slightly difficult day at work, so I'm eating fucking Wendy's. I'm glad I got some Wendy's. It's been a while since we've done something this lazy, huh? Oh, I think the Titan is on Chalmers' side. He ain't stomping. Oh, no wonder the Skinners are dying so much. Poor bastards never stood a chance. Oh, look at the Skinners, they're getting ate up. Time to even the odds. Okay, let's do a different fight. Oh, you thought I had a colostomy bag? Oh. No, no colostomy for me, thank you. What do I got here? I'm gonna give him a friend. Look, it's the same fight. I'm hungry. Okay, let's see. They're on different teams now, so it should be a bit more. No, crash. There we go. Death on the ice. Where the hell's Siren Head? Wheel that dead meme out here. Where is he? I guess he wasn't man enough for this fight. Yeah, yeah, it's better. Is there a Super Saiyan Homer Simpson in this game? Not yet, Dragon. In the old one there is, though. Earth ass, tits, ass, thighs, or penis. The world loves dicks. It's true. Normally, not much of a chicken nugget guy, but Wendy's does them good. Gotta say. In current news, a bunch of people are anti-death penalty, all of a sudden are real cool about people dying on a submarine. Go figure. I think my favorite political hypocrisy is on left wing and right wing. Now the right wing going, every life is sacred, you can't get an abortion. I'm like, okay, and they're like, but let's kill people. All right. Left wing is like, every life is sacred, we gotta protect people from being killed. I mean, except for those people, though. They can die. The death penalty's wrong. You shouldn't do it. But, I don't know. If a millionaire dies in a submarine, fuck around, find out. Sanctimonious. I say kill them all. Purple Drink says, no human rights for anyone, yeah. We're here to protect you. So fucking die. Hey, I'm no saint. I have some contradictory views. I'm correcting myself frequently. But I've never had to correct myself on killing people, you know? Don't like life and death things seems pretty cut and dry. It's the finality of life and death, right? Like, here's a question. So, I'm gonna go to poll hell. Jack with $2. Says, what the hell is this? A great steamed hams war? Yep, Chalmers finally looked into the kitchen. Skinner told him not to. Man, he always goes after the Skinners. Look at Warpath. He like marched right to the Skinners, and he just killed them all. They don't stand a chance. Well, the poll's a little bit affirming that there's some sanity out there at least. But I can't blame you for having opinions. The only thing worse than having a bad opinion is writing somebody off for having a bad opinion. Like, that's got to be real situational and personal. Man, I wish I had it that easy. You could just like say everything bad happening in my life today is because of Bill Gates, Elon Musk, and Jeff Bezos. Like, you know, I can focus on myself and improve myself, but hey, why do that? I was blaming Elon. Elon did it. Sugar bit, you're right. We do need a Aurora Borealis. Hey, Mickey R. Thank you again for the sponsorship there, buddy. I'm eating nuggets. Purple Drink says Bill Gates kicked me in the nuts. All of my problems are his fault. It'd be more like paranoidly believing like Bill Gates financially supported my school bully who kicked me in the nuts. Therefore, Bill Gates kicked my nuts. Bill Gates is just jerking off in his mansion and like spending his money poorly. I don't know. I don't want to fight. Why are they gonna make me stand up for the billionaires? It's like, yeah, they're people though. I mean, I'm not huge fans of them either. But it's like, if you don't want to murder them in their sleep with a big butcher knife, then you're supporting them. Well, Purple Dragon, Bill Gates personally busted your balls, and you have a valid argument. I can't debate that. Wouldn't matter how much money he has, kicking somebody in the balls is wrong. Toxic Hell asks, do I think fidget toys are a good thing? Yeah, sure. As long as it's not annoying everybody. As long as your fidget toy isn't like, you know, like this. Like, if your fidget toy's doing that while you're like chilling out, then maybe that one ought to be put away. Gar, go get you potato salad, man. You gotta eat. I feel so much better after eating. I probably could have taken on Trip Pong. I was doing Trip Pong earlier, and I just lost it, man. After like 30, 40 minutes, I was like, oh, man. I cannot see. I cannot function. And I just had some fresh, hot Wendy's. You know what? Home program. Wisman asks, am I the only one who thinks politics is being dragged into YouTube, Twitch, etc., not because they care, but rather because you're using it as a virtue signal? Yeah. For a couple of reasons. First of all, and I know this because I'm speaking from personal experience, nobody really likes original content. Not very much. Like maybe you'll get something like Hell of a Boss that takes off, sure. But if you look at Twitch, oh geez, pardon me, almost all the content on Twitch is freebooted. It's just people watching stuff. Like what I'm doing right here. This is kind of how Twitch works, except they just be watching someone's YouTube channel. So, nobody wants to watch XQC create a piece of art or media. And if they do, they don't want to see him create an original one. It's either a fan piece or a political piece. It has to be sourced from something outside, right? You got to borrow from something. So first of all, like nobody wants to see anything made by somebody because, well, I don't think it's the people who want to see it. I think the system just doesn't reward it. And the second thing is people who have to tell you how good they are usually fucked up. Or Skinner. Like if somebody's telling you how socially aware they are, oh, they're covering up something. Oh, you know they are. Like they got some skeletons in their closet that they don't want out. By the way, I'm not saying it's bad that people just get on Twitter or Twitch or whatever and just celebrate content that they enjoy or, you know, use content that they dislike in order to make money. That's fine. That's the future, man. You just got to get used to that. If you hate that, that sucks. Because people like that. I think I like it, too. I watch some stuff. Like a lot of game reviews and stuff like that. Very derivative. A few billions and a few millions in your mouth. Are you talking about swallowing squid? Kanye. Kanye. Sugarbits nailed it. There's so many indie animators who put their whole life into their work, stream all their work on Twitch, and put their full 15-minute animated show on YouTube, and it never gets above 30,000 views. This is true. However, I could do a parody of Ace Attorney and get 30 million views. I could do a parody of Resident Evil and get 100,000 views, right? If I do something that I made on my own, wham, nothing. You know, and there's no reason to really complain about it. Like, people like what they like. What is fighting what here? Well, we got Chalmers and Skinner. A lot of them. It was supposed to be a Colossal Titan, but I think he ran away. I don't see what's going on here. Who's going to win the castle? The Skinners are storming the castle. Chalmers. Oh, Florida, I like Speedo sausage. I was into Speedo sausage thing, but you know what I mean. Speedo does something original. You're looking like 300,000 views maybe. But you fucking, you do a parody like Ace Attorneys and throw some boobs in there. Bam! Through the roof. That's just what people like. Damien Wolf brings up Lola Bunny. Yeah, I'll say this. I can put up a genuinely funny Looney Tunes cartoon, right? Like I could spend 2.5 years animating like an 8-minute long like Looney Tunes thing. And if you're lucky, you might get like 50,000 views. I could draw Lola Bunny spreading her butthole and shitting out Easter eggs. And boom, oh! Hell, I'd probably be put into the millionaire category for doing that. I'm just saying, the audience is wrong. Here's a drawing of Lola Bunny taking a shit in a porta potty at Baghdad in 120-degree heat. 100,000 likes. Here's a drawing of Bugs Bunny just like in the TV show, 10 likes. What a world. I love this game. This is one of my favorite games ever. But I'm not satisfied. Skinner's getting some help from the Lord. This holy war is not over. Here comes the flood, fuckers. Oh, I must be getting sick or something. I can tell. I just I have myself a little lemon Gatorade here, a little treat for me. It tastes like grape. You know why it tastes like grape? Because I'm about to come down with something awful. I can guarantee you, I'm about to get horribly fucking ill. You ever get that? Like you get like a drink and you drink it and like, this doesn't taste right. Why does this taste like grape? And then the next day you're fucking dead. You're just done for. Oh. Maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like I'm about to get it tomorrow. Like right when tomorrow hits, I'm gonna get like turbo. I'm gonna get the mega China virus. It's coming. It's coming. Go, Skinner! You taste iron, copper, sulfate, and everything. Yeah, I get there too. Like right when I'm about to get some like awful flu thing, like your taste buds are just off. Either that or I got like a messed up Gatorade and they like put in the yellow color when it was supposed to be the purple color. I drink another one to find out, but I don't really like Gatorade that much. It's just something I need energy that isn't like raw ass like heart pounding caffeine. You know what I'm saying? Are they fighting for Edna Krabappel's honor? Hell, I would. Damn. Skinner fucked up. I'm just saying, in Springfield, there weren't too many Ednas, you know what I mean? There weren't too many Krabappels. Now that I think about it, I'm trying to think of how many wives weren't hot. Like, I guess, like, Chief Wiggum's wife was kind of a fatty. That's about it. But, like, Marge had a fucking supermodel body. Flanders' wife, the same deal. Flanders had a fucking, like, 2-foot-long cock. That's canon. How does Edna even walk? I'm surprised she died. I'm surprised she didn't die earlier from severe cock trauma. Big Girl says Milhouse's mom was okay. Yeah, even Milhouse's mom was at least like fit. I mean, granted, she was dating her brother, which is weird, but you know, you could do worse. I've seen people date worse than Milhouse's mom. How goes the battle for Castle Chalmers? Did Skinner take over? Now Skinners are trying to break in, but they're not having much luck. I think Chalmers may have won the castle. Looks like. All right, look at all these dead Skinners. Oh no, it's a war crime. Yeah, Castle Skinner has definitely fallen. You know, Skinner was in Nam and he still gets taken up by Chalmers. Do you think Chalmers was like a Navy SEAL maybe? That's my theory. Man, look at all that blood. If this were old Twitch, I could play the Trooper right now. You take my life, but I take yours too. You throw your musket, but I run you through. So when you're waiting for the next attack, you better stand, there's no turning back. I think Skinner's dead. Where are they going now? All the Skinners are dead. Skinner is now an extinct species. The Chalmers moved in their territory in the Arctic, and the Skinners just couldn't survive that. Look at him. This is great. Look at him. I'm gonna die. Just the dead Skinners there, and they're like piling out. Ah, Skinners. We'll bring them out of here. Look at us. How are they stuck in here? Oh yeah, they can't all fit at once. I'm gonna step over these Skinner corpses. So where are they going? I don't think they know where they're going. It's like end of Evangelion. Da ba da 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 da. You guys get a screenshot of this one. Hold on. Let me try to set it up for you nice and good here. Ah, the coloring is a bit off. You might have to go into your own software and edit it a little bit. Oh, I want a screenshot for myself. Man, I gotta reorganize this OBS stuff. It's all out of order. There you go, just put that screenshot on the internet there. Perfect. Hooray! You live in a cursed world, Chalmers. A fucking cursed world. With an uncaring God. They hate water. Water doesn't do them too good. Oh, hey, there's still some here. They're all scattered. This is awful. There's something really creepy about this. Kind of freaking me out. Where are they going? Patriotic Chalmers. Where are you going, Chalmers? Battle of Chalmers Hill. I can't help but to follow him. Look at the herd. Defensive line Chalmers, Super Nintendo Chalmers, yeah. Oh, this is great. I want this as a screensaver. I wonder where they're going. All the Skinners are dead. But there's that colossal titan that's vanished. He's probably under the map. No, Titus, this does remind me of March of the Penguins. March of the Chalmers. Oh, there it is. They got him surrounded. Holy shit, there's a Skinner here. How the hell did Skinners get over here? Yeah, it's not an Aurora Borealis, but it's close enough. It's Northern Lights. Oh, wow, a lot of them got to migrate over here, huh? Later, Brent. I don't think it's so sad, Mickey R. I mean, Chalmers did kill Skinner. So even if they're doomed against the Colossal Titan, I mean, it's still a moral victory, right? I love this angle. You just see the dead Skinner there. And you know there's... I'm sorry, how many left? 125,000? Cool. So, we only got like 125,000 Chalmers left. Oh, I'm sorry, 124,000. Oh, they might win. They're getting hits in. All right, this is a good enough angle for now. Let's conversate. Wrap up the poll here. How much money do you have to make before your life is less important? Life can't be measured in dollars at 65%, millions at 17%, trillions at 10%, and billions at 6%. Well, I think we found out there's a few million, billion, and trillionaires watching here. So, you know, we learned that today. Otherwise, it would be 100% millionaires. Look, if you make more than $250,000 a year, you're evil, and you should die. I mean, it would just be for the benefit of everybody if you just, we're no longer around. I think society agrees on that, and let's knock it down a bit. if you make more than $40,000 a year, you're a piece of shit. How dare you? I know the attitude though. I get it, right? It's like,
Well, you have stuff that I don't have, so You know, you shouldn't even be bothered if I want you to die. You don't know how bad I got it.
And you know, that kind of person sealed their own fate long ago.
I don't need to finish college, Mom. I'm gonna go live with my internet friend. It's gonna be fine.
Hey, why is there no food in the refrigerator?
It must be Elon Musk's fault, you know? If Elon Musk didn't fuck us over, we would have all the food we need. But all those motherfuckers making more than $60,000 a year, oh, they're ruining our society.
What about subsidized income?
If you make more than $60,000 a year in unemployment and disability, you're part of the 1%. The 1% of people who don't work.
Oh, that's funny. The haves and the have-not. You have what I have, therefore I can justify anything against you. I have one hot dog, but you have two hot dogs? Then I should be able to shoot you dead right where you stand. If I see anybody with two hot dogs, I should be able to hit them with my car legally, and it should be endorsed by the state. Oh, yes. Billy has two Hot Wheels, so I caved his skull in with a fucking rock. You know, because the world just ain't fair. Things need to be more fair. It'd be funnier if Colossal Titan was just a giant Skinner. That is true, Ian. I think I may need to learn how to mod this game because I love it so much. How many more we got left? This might take a while. I should have considered this. It won't take too long. This is 20 bucks says I'm dead. Oh shit, I got 20 bucks. That means my life's forfeit. It's now legal to come and kill me. Please don't though.
Did you see Helmet got a $20 super chat? And that means that he's getting more than he deserves. I was abused. I was abused. And that means that I don't have to ever work again.
Shit. Honestly, I'd take a solid beating over 6 months of work. Like if somebody's traumatic event was like, oh, I got the shit beat out of me one time, I'd be like, dude, I would gladly take a beat down for a 6-month vacation. That'd kick ass. Are you kidding me? What a fucking deal. That's a fucking great deal. I'll be on the beach in my body cast, getting alcohol poisoning, and relaxing while you're doing your job. You don't totally trade places. I'm down with that. Hey, anybody who's been traumatized by like a car accident, can we just send me into a wall at 40 miles per hour, and then I get to like not work for like a couple of years? I mean, dude, people throw themselves in front of fucking cars for the insurance money. You think people wouldn't take that deal? You kidding me? My trauma means I can hate rich people. Meanwhile, like, actual poor people are throwing themselves in front of cars so that they can eat. My traumas.
Oh, my fucking trauma. Oh, you don't know. You don't know what it's like. You don't know what it's like to be me. You don't know what it's like to be me.
Oh my goodness. The fucking ego, right? Like,
how could you possibly understand what it's like to walk a mile in my shoes? They shoved an entire Chalmers up my asshole, and you would never know what that's like.
it's like, I can guess though. Like, no, it is true. I've not had a giant object crammed up my anus, except at the proctologist. So, you know, in the gastroenterology office, they jammed a couple things up my butthole. Didn't like it. So, you know, I can assume that it's not a pleasant experience.
I had a giant implement crammed up my asshole, so it's okay for me to say, oh, must you die?
Man, what a fucked up world, huh? Yeah, Mickey R, you got a good point too. They're not just throwing themselves in front of cars for like fucking insurance money. They're throwing themselves in front of cars and like faking trauma and stuff for clout. There are people who take other people's hospital photos and post them on Twitter and going like, "Hey guys, I'm having a bit of a hard time, and I hope that I see you on the other side." And it's like, it's not even them in the hospital. They just took someone else's hospital photo because it looked nicer. Good night, Chelsea. You have a good one. Can you imagine that though? Imagine needing that much validation from the people on the internet that you got to take a hospital photo for somebody else's hospital photo. You couldn't even get yourself in the hospital. You said, fuck that. It's too far out of my way. I can't go to the hospital. So you take someone's fucking hospital photo and go on Twitter and go,
You guys wouldn't understand the pain that I go through on a day-by-day basis. The kind of judgment and pain that I go through is something you wouldn't possibly understand. So if you could please just send me more money. I want some more money.
it's always money too. It's either money or attention. Usually both though. You know, if you can get both, they like the combo meal. But you know, they'll just take one or the other, money or attention. That's the currency. It's wacky to me. Alternatively, now hear me out. Alternatively, you could go get a job application, and you know, go out there. I hear you get $16 in super chats an hour over at Walmart. So you know,
Here's my art commissions. Oh, I'm out of money.
it's like fucking. Here's a part-time job. They pay you. They pay you money to go up there and like move shit around.
But I don't want to do that.
That'd be like me sitting here going like,
Guys, I had a hard day at work and I'm trying to quit my job so I can be YouTube full time. Now I'm gonna put a funny bar at the top of the screen for our tip goal for this month, and I need you to pay me $1,500 a month. I demand it.
to that I say, or what? Or what? Are you gonna stop streaming? You're gonna stop posting tweets? I fucking doubt it. I bet if nothing goes your way, you'll still be making YouTube videos. You'll still be tweeting. You'll still be doing all that. Maybe under a different name out of embarrassment, possibly. But you'll still be doing it. Oh. And they had the nerve to say the working man. The working man owes them. Elon Musk owes them. How dare he? My little shit posting circle got fucked up because of billionaires sitting there. Oh yeah. Mickey R says in their defense, this generation sets themselves on fire, eats cinnamon, eats Tide Pods reviews. This is true. Back in the old days, you just would drink bleach for free because someone dared you to. Now it's profitable. Sellouts. Big Cruel says,
Send me delicious Omaha steaks or I'll die. And rice baked potatoes.
yeah, you have to. Look, I don't make the rules, Vic. Some fat piece of shit on the internet thinks you owe them, and well, gosh dang, if I didn't have a lovely Wendy's dinner tonight, I mean, they probably eat like 8 meals a day, but they need those 8 meals. They need them. It's part of like living, okay? And we just don't know what it's like to need that many calories a day. We don't understand what it's like to want to stay home all the time and never leave the house. Yeah, they're bulk maxing Sleepy Dog Zone.
Hey everybody, I'm bulk maxing. I need to race.
Hey Riddick, I'm getting to monetize. That's what I'm doing. Bulk maxing. Hell yeah. I love that. That'd be a great scam. I'm gonna get on Twitter and go, Twitter, I come from an abusive, poor place, and I want to bulk max so I can be strong like the Hulk, because that's how I view myself. So I need you to send me Omaha steaks and Wendy's and lots of sugary drinks. It's an emergency, y'all. I'm opening up emergency art commissions. Come get your shitty half-drawn stick figure drawing for $30, and I'll and it'll help me out in a nebulous way. I won't really tell you what I spend it on, of course. You don't need to know that. Oh God! Remember the thought audit? Remember when the IRS came after all the porn people and it like ruined everything for them? I want to see an art audit. I want to see the IRS like look at Patreon and go, huh? Now, Mr. Scribbly Dibbles, what did you spend this money on? There's no fucking way. There's no fucking way cartoonists are spending their money reasonably. I refuse to fucking believe that. Are you kidding me? There's no fucking way on earth. There's no fucking way. Everything says, "Let me pure fucking lord, I'm bulk maxing over here." Vic says, "Send me delicious ho-hos in chocolate cake. I want to be like Louis Anderson." Well, that's realistic. He's dead. Louis Anderson, I miss him. Him and Chris Farley. Why do all the people that are like 400 pounds and do tons of cocaine, why do they die so early? Makes me sad. We need to like invent a new breed of fat person. Like one that's more coke resistant, coke and meth resistant fat people. We got med resistant AIDS. Why can't we have like, you know, heart attack resistant fat people? We should evolve. Maybe give them 2 hearts, right? Maybe we could like take the next big fat comedian dude and like surgically install a second heart so when the first one explodes, like the backup's there pumping, right? Or like a little teeny tiny backup heart, like a secondary pump. What do cartoonists spend their money on? Well, you say drugs and prostitutes, but what you actually mean is conventions. Those conventions are fucked, dude. Yeah, I'll tell you that. I mean, you could probably piece it together, right? It's like, why do they go to so many conventions? Wow, they really love conventions, you know? It's just, they're just way into the fandom and all that. It's like, dude, there is so much fucking blow and hookers and just sluts. Not even hookers. You don't even gotta pay for it. You just go to the convention, just find a bitch, and like, okay. He's like, you want some coke? I'm like, okay. you're done. Of course, they're gonna blow through like $3,000 of your money, but fuck it, hey, we get that on Twitter or Patreon or whatever. Like in a stretch goal.
Guys, I'm having a housing emergency. Rent's due and I can't quite pay it, and the expenses have just gotten so bad.
It's like, dude, you went on a 4-month coke binge during the summer on a convention crawl. But hey, don't judge people. Yeah, you can't judge people for that. They're living their best life, you son of a bitch. Oh man. Like, I'll keep it real. I spend your money that you guys send me on fucking energy drinks, video games, computer hardware, and I have a weed vape once in a while. They cost $60, and I go through about like one every 2 months because the technology's just that good these days. These things are definitely going to kill me, though. They can't be good for you. I mean, you know, they're all bad for you, but these are probably like extra super fucking bad for you, huh? Oh well. I'm glad it's not Coke, though. Jesus. Everybody I know has done Coke, and that ended well for them. I don't know why. You know, they're doing great when they're on it. I think Chalmers wins. Look, oh, there's one Chalmers going Super Saiyan. Oh no! They got him boxed in. They may lose this war, but they won the battle, you know what I mean? Like, Chalmers has a point to prove here, and I think he's very well proven it. He's bested Skinner, and even the Colossal Titan, the unkillable Titan, is fucking pushed ass to the wall. He can't do anything. Go, Chalmers, go. Yeah, it's the skinless Titan, but it also his cock and balls got removed and replaced with, like, I don't know what that is, actually. Yeah, we got tons of modded units. I'll run another match soon. We'll just make it a giant wacky free-for-all because we can put in so many damn units. I am curious to see if Chalmers can beat the Titan. He's getting hits in. But I don't know how much health the Titan has. But this would be the most. Whoa! This battlefield gives Chalmers a slight advantage because he can run up there and give him little tiny hits. If this thing has like 10 million health, it would take like an hour. And I don't think we have an hour's worth of Chalmers is left. How we doing on the back end? How's the end rung of these guys doing? A lot of Chalmers. Just 29,000 left, though. We went from like 200,000 to 29,000. It's something. Get there, Chalmers. Get him. No! That's fucking scary. Oh, sorry. I fucking screenshot that shit. That's great. Oh, just in time. Almost missed it. Hey, Sandman. We're watching Chalmers fight the Colossal Titan. Now, I don't know if Chalmers can win this, but I'm rooting for him. They gotta power up. See, they gotta get over here and make a little stack, and then they can like boost each other up. Like, see, he's boosting them up. And you can punch him in the toe. If he punches him in the toe a million times, he'll win. The Titan is floating because Chalmers pushed him into the damn corner. He can't move. Wait, there's like flat little corpses in the air. What the fuck? Okay, I'm tired of these shenanigans. You had your chance, Chalmers. Look at this brave soul. You don't have that much air left, Chalmers. What are you gonna do? Titan fucking cheats, dude. Cheating ass son of a bitch. Oh, that hurts my eyes. Let's not stare at that anymore, huh? Where are the survivors? Look at him go! Okay, where are your friends? You can't hide from me forever. There's 6 left. Where are they? Sorry, 3 left. I wonder where the last 3 are. Con says they like making art for people to make them happy and you feel bad about asking for money. I don't think it's wrong to make money doing art or make money doing anything. Hell, if you make money just laying around, if someone just appreciates you in the same manner that someone appreciates like a house pet, and you can just lounge about, that's fine. It's the envy. It's the envy that gets me. The envy and the envy and the expectation. It's like, I will be getting my money. You will be giving me this, and if I don't make as much as so-and-so, then fuck you. It's like, what? I see that a lot. I hate it. But I can totally get why you'd be like pensive about taking money. Because for you, this is just a fun thing. It's like, why would you pay me for doing this? I do a lot of acting for free. Not because I'm not offering money, but it's like somebody's like, hey, thank you, man. Can I pay you like $50 for this or something? It's like, man, I recorded that in like a minute. Like literally the length of the recording is how long I spent on it. How I just can't I just can't good conscience charge somebody $50 for a minute of work, right? That's a bit much. 1 minute of work for $50. I mean, hell, it's a good deal, don't get me wrong. Not everything in this world has to be earned. Sometimes it's good just to appreciate good fortune. You ought to, anyways. Man, it's a lot of dead bodies. Imagine like you get like abandoned in Antarctica, then you stumble across this while trying to find warmth. I would be a little bit weirded out, I'll tell you. While I was stepping over the Simpsons characters' corpses in the, ocean of blood, I'd be a little alarmed. I'd be like, something's not quite right here. I can't quite put my finger on it, but something seems off. Not sure what it is. The blood light gives me my warmth. There you go. Oh yeah, I forgot to turn on the damn little lavatory. Get back on here, little man. There we go. Ah! Boom! Yeah, I don't know where the last three are. I can try to flood the planet, I guess. You're gonna drown them out like rats. Might take a while, though. A Mortal Kombat reference could be Animal Gang. Then you got like Metalocalypse, they had Blood Ocean too. I'm diluting it. I'm diluting the Kool-Aid. It's for a good cause. There's 3 survivors and I want to drown them out, but that may not be feasible here, actually. Added all that water, and it's barely even anything. It's some fun perspective, though. That tells you how much water's in an actual tsunami. Way more than what you're seeing here. Thing is, this is basically nothing. Wash away the ill in this sick cleansing water. I definitely got to flood this place. Fluid simulation will always just blow my mind. It's just fun to watch. Real satisfying. I want to see how this castle water pans out. Then I'm going to start one more battle. Maybe we'll do some Street Fighter or something. Who knows? Purple Drink, you're not wrong, though. I see the faucet come out of the water. I'm like, hell yeah. I like that the water actually works here, though. You got to admit, that's kind of impressive. You don't see that in a lot of games these days. Like Minecraft does it. That's about it. So they got like a real deal fluid simulation here. Is it primitive? Yeah. Is it better than Minecraft? Yeah, actually. Works pretty good. And sometimes it looks like this. It's time for Noah's Flood, the weaker version of Tsunami. Like Noah's Sprinkle. I think the issue there is like it's stacking water, like the water doesn't fall like regular things do, so water like stacks up really high really easy. Instead of it being like actually fluid, it's more like a gelatin or like a grease. Something like that. Anyways, how are we doing on the whole world flooding? How's that going? Pretty good, really. I just couldn't tell you where those other 3 Chalmers are, and they gotta be Chalmerses. Oh, is that a hand? Hold on. No. Still looks pretty cool, though. Like a corpse tree. A lot of Skinners here. Skinner did not fare well. Oh, good night, Kai. Okay, one more place I'm gonna check. Then we gotta do a different fight. Yeah, I just don't know. When you put in like a few million units, it's tough to say where things are. I was about to say, did the game crash? Hold on, where's my options? Give me a second. I gotta tweak something real quick. It's one of those games where the options menu is actually like in the launcher. Kind of a pain. I know they just got rid of it. You can choose ultra settings. That's what I'm choosing is ultra. Norman Tain's area. No, I forgot about that, Vic. I remember him being the non-vet from like that time he put on the POW helmet. That was funny. Or when he beat up the lawyers. Ah, here we go. No V-Sync, huh? Okay. Now, you know what? This time it's going to be a fair fight. Chalmers versus Skinners. Let's make it 2 million. I'm sure that'll run fine. Amazing, a CIA computer from this? Nah, it's a new one though. I'll say that. Oh. $2 million may be a bit much. The Skinners storming Chalmers Beach. Hey, Grim. My day's going pretty good. This is just a long one, you know what I mean? So we're just doing dumb stuff today. Okay, you know, this is a fair test, but I feel like I can add something to this. Okay, I got an idea. We can make this more interesting. Gotta love the Milga's band Shuka. Honestly, can hardly play this game without it. You get 200 Gokus. We're gonna give Chalmers. Hi, Ultramarines. I think Goku's gonna be stronger than Ultramarines. So we're gonna, but then again, Ultramarines got guns and ranged weapons are important. Hard to say how that'll go. We'll just try to keep it somewhat fair. And I'll probably do. Your money's on Skinner and Goku. I did choose the right teams, didn't I? Now we'll find out. I don't think Skinner's gonna hold up good to the machine gun fire. And the Chalmers line's gonna protect the Ultramarines pretty good. I haven't seen a Goku yet. I'm not quite sure what the Gokus are gonna do. Yeah, where's one of them Gokus? Wheel him out. Where is he? Has anybody seen a Goku yet? I haven't. Well, I'm sorry to say, but Skinner needs more support than that. We have to fix that up. Orcs, there we go. We'll give them 4,000 orc slugger boys. How to even it out a little bit. Good night, Gold. Where the morgues at? There they are. Oh, they got a gun. They're gonna need them. I still say no to this. We can do better. It's not even lagging my computer out. Okay, you also get Ultramarines. Wherever they are. Rotate this over here. Stationary artillery. I don't know about that. Ooh, Sherman tanks. I'll give you 1,000 Sherman tanks. You get 1,000 Terminators. That's probably fair. Molnamer, they'll probably put an Optimus Prime in this. There we go. Now it's looking like a fight. Yeah! Get them, Terminators! It's a massacre. Oh wow, there's like more than I could ever show you. Damn. I'm gonna do a complete flyby. If I'm in place here. Ooh, look, that texture didn't render right. What is this? I don't know. We're gonna do a full-on flyby of the battlefield. Those Sherman tanks really doing some good work. Yeah, but, you know, if you ever wanted to know, this is what your tip money goes towards. So I can do this. That's the whole set. Wow. Yeah, Skinner's Revenge. Good night, Kanya. Yeah, Goku got removed because he's unoriginal. That's right, Burble Drink. Actually, fucker just wouldn't work. At least the tanks are working, huh? Oh, look at this battle line. Do you think Real Wars were ever fought like this? Where it's like, well, we got a bunch of people, but not much in the way of weapons, so we're just going to put you shoulder to shoulder and you're going to mush it against them. It's like how animals fight. I love this. Love everything about this. Where's Homer? They need to put Homer in here. Purple Drink says Homer died 3 years ago due to a butthole blowout. Oh man, nobody wants a butthole blowout. What a pointless war this was. But if you get drafted into Chalmers versus Skinner, you got to take the call. Man, they're dying real fast. Once you add guns into the equation, the death toll rises so much more quickly. That's a good thing about guns. And cannons. I'm thinking Chalmers is done for. Skinner still has all his Ultramarines. And I think there's some, yeah, we still got some functioning Sherman tanks here, I think. Yeah, that one's alive. Like the background metal, Grim Knight? That's done by the Milkus band. You can find them on Bandcamp if they haven't banned them from Bandcamp. Get out of the way, Skinners! Howdy, Spinix. I had a long-ass Tuesday, so we're playing things loosey-goosey tonight. I should have just put in Battle Simulator, though. That seems all I'm interested in playing right now. I think I'll boot up some Street Fighter or something in a minute. Oh, yeah, I also promised Isaac. Yeah, okay, after this, we'll do some Isaac runs from Flirth, because I promised. Don't be a coward, Skinners. Let's go. Yeah, die, Chalmers. You fuck. As if this is Ultimate Epic Battle Simulator 2. And yeah, if you didn't know, yeah, you can control the units as well. You can just go if you want to fight 2 million Chalmers in a Sherman tank, you can do that. You're allowed to. Because I'm relaxing today, Star is gone. This is how I relax. Where are we going, Skinners? Oh, they're dead. We went. Hooray! Your victory reward is cleansing fire. I can't even tell where the Skinners are. There's so many Chalmers corpses. Damn, there's still like over 90,000 of them out of there. Where the hell are they? So many. Why is that so satisfying? Because it is. Ah, it's got the water simulation, like the mass physics, the fucking millions of units fighting each other. All sorts of copyright violations. I mean, this is good. God's retaking the beach. Yeah, Skinner wasn't supposed to win. Now God is angry. I don't know. Space Marines don't seem to mind the water too much. Hey, don't kick his body. That's not cool. He's for sure dead. Oh, now we're doomed to an underwater hell. Oh, ammo guy. I wouldn't even say this is the 4090. This is probably the 13th Gen i9 more than anything else. I might end up running this in 4K. As you can imagine, in 4K, It's quite a fucking spectacle. The cleansing water. Look at it clean the blood. There we go. The beach is gonna be nice and ready for the tourist season by the time I'm done with it. Skinner's suit is not vacuum sealed. He cannot fight in the vacuum of space. But you are right. I guess the Space Marines can fight in the vacuum of space. Of the pressure of water. Look at all the blood it's washing down towards the fucking beach. It's like a nightmare. It's like a literal fucking nightmare. Okay, the game's having a hard time over here. It's like, look, I don't know. Is it blood? Is it water? Hard to say. But I like how it mixes the blood and the water volumes. Real dense pool of blood right here. Fucking nightmare shit over here. I'm just saying, if I go to the beach and I see this, I'm just gonna go home. And clean out all his blood, send it back to the ocean. Oh, that's so satisfying. I think that's why, I think it's like ASMR for people. I think I understand ASMR now. So you have to move the blood. And the water moves the blood. And get the blood out of here. Place is filthy with Skinner blood. You can't have that. When the tourists come, they see Skinner blood all over the place. They're gonna hate it. We could do more than that. I think that's the thing that this, that is the thing about this game that has me happy with it, but also kind of like it has this terrifying nature to it. Is that I don't think I can make a battle any bigger and actually observe the whole thing. Like it's actually too many things. That's amazing to me. So that's a limitation we've defeated. We can have more stuff than you can possibly comprehend in a 3D space. By the millions. Interactable. You can even jump into there and control them. And we can accomplish that now to where it's literally too much. And it wouldn't matter how, observant you are, how good you are, like, fiddling with the camera and all that. You wouldn't be able to observe all facets of the war. Like how this unfolds you're gonna miss stuff. And then you got blood volumes and water volumes too. You want to see a meat grinder where millions of Skinners get pulped into blood? Yeah, I can do that. Hold on. We'll do that, then we'll play some Isaac. How's that sound? A Skinner slaughter to end the night. Or to end this stuff. Let's see. Close. What would be the best level for this? One Skinner meat grinder coming up. That'll probably do. Oh, it's good to see you again, Mo. Good. I don't know how to tell you this, Skinner, but I don't think you're gonna make it. Oh, that's fucking mean. Okay, here you go, Burble. I love historic battles. Remember when the Ultramarines set the Skinners free in Egypt? I remember that. I don't teach that one in schools anymore. Mogan is called Ultimate Epic Battle Simulator 2. Yeah, Burble, I assume when you got like 200,000 things shooting guns at once, it probably does look like just a bunch of sparks. Makes sense to me. Well, there's one Skinner left. Oh no, never mind, they got him. there is like a little bit of hope for Skinners. Well, they didn't win. I love it. This game is great. Ah! Hey, thanks for jumping with me on a real casual night like this. Maybe we should make it more of a habit. I do like picking extremely hard games and committing to them and all that, but especially on a weekday, it is kind of nice to just pop open something stupid and just kind of fuck around. Yeah, the fucking lakes of blood. There's real water physics here, but it also combines with blood. So we got water simulation and blood simulation. Damn, he got shot in the knee. That's a scene of a nightmare right there. This is some nightmare shit. It's actually horrific when you think about it within a scope of realism. Yep, just about 1,975,203 within a minute, just wasted. How fun. I should try Only Up. I heard of that one. They had like mixed reviews, so I gave it like a break, but I might have to check out Only Up. This game runs at 4K with all this shit on the screen. So, you know, when I play this with all this shit on the screen and I see other games that can't do it, I'm thinking like, what the hell, man? Like, well, we got full fluid simulation, we got projectiles, we got tons of AI. Sure, this pop in, but and what game doesn't have pop in? Okay, it's not perfect. But what is perfect? Huh? Riddle me that. It's pretty close. We're getting there, is what I'm saying. Oh, no checkpoints. Oh, I see. It was too hard. Yeah, that'll filter people out. I might try that soon. I feel like busting my balls too hard today, though. We'll see. We'll see over the weekend how I feel elsewise. I feel like putting myself through the same thing Skinner went through. Oh, it's so satisfying. I can't tell you why. It's so satisfying to fuck around the water, but it feels great. I wish I could do this in real life. I would never stop. I would just be outside doing this everywhere. Well, you gotta clean up the battlefield. Somebody's gotta do it. If not me, then who? Whoa, what the fuck? Oh man, that's a like I'm not saying I'm scared, but like that's a fucking visual right there. Water's coming to clean up the tanks. I couldn't begin to imagine how any of this works. But to me, that's fucking amazing. Yeah, this is the story they don't want you to know, Burble Drank. Tanks came in from the 40s, or time traveled to Egypt to fight the pharaohs and the Skinners, and the Ultramarines were there. It was a great battle. Anubis himself would quiver at the thought of all the death. And then there's water. Cleansing water. Clean the Sherman tanks and send them back home, where they kept the secret of the secret Egyptian war, away from Hitler and all the people who would exploit that knowledge for their own gain. We salute those heroes today. Happy New Year. I mean, this is clearly all wrong. Water doesn't climb stuff like this, but that's awesome. It looks amazing. It's hypnotizing. It does look like Vaseline, Mocha. You're not wrong. Like, I've seen games that animate this kind of thing to where it's like kind of pre-baked. And I've seen Minecraft water. And there's a few other games that do some water. It looks pretty good, but not on a game of this scale. That's nuts. I cannot get over that. Oh man, I feel it in my bones. Well, I am a man of my word. This one is for Flirth. You know, when it can load, when it wants to. We're waiting. We're patient, right? Duplicates a random pickup in the room. May not be identical. Two pennies. It didn't protect me from burn at all. Nah, Flirth, it just stopped working. And I didn't bother to fix it. I got to the point of putting on Fiend Folio, and I'm like, well, we put on so much stuff. Let's just leave it where it's working. Just watch, I'll fix that, right? The next thing you know, it's gonna break like 5 or 6 other things. Game volume a bit high here? Probably not. It's fine. Burble Drink's also correct. I'm dyslexic, so I couldn't read it. Grim Knight, I highly recommend you pick this game up. It's really good. It originally came out in 2012. The remake did anyways. I think the first game came out in 2009. This game is old. Which is funny because it's trying to like ape a retro aesthetic, but in and of itself, it's retro now. It's retro. It's old new age. Brain so you've seen it, you're just surprised you're not seeing it. Yeah, it's been off for a bit here, but and we haven't done the old Binding of Isaac too regularly as of late. Oh fuck, I left a key. Re-retro Burble Drink, that's a good way to view it. Re-retro. Yeah, Mogi, you're right. That key's not really something we need. I got the paper clip. Could use a bomb though. Hey, there it is. Butt snipers. Yeah, look out for your butt snipers. 2% chance to spawn launch again. Hit fuck. Ah, come on. Make up for it at the store, maybe. Well, I could use 5 bombs. That's not a terrible exchange cost-wise. Plus, we get the cool hat. Hey, Flirt, thank you for stopping by. You have a good night, too. Yeah, Watcher in the Dark, the procedurally arranged levels in this are great. It's not like Diablo 2 level generation, but it's pretty damn good, especially in this mod where you have like, gosh, I think maybe even 10,000 different room combinations. It's nuts. Good night, Titus. Yeah, the soundtrack will put you to sleep, won't it? Atomic Heart? I don't know. I'll get back to it when I feel like it. And then had an urge to finish that one. I think the game's neat and all. I really did expect a lot more out of it. I used to have a higher tolerance for games that, you know, don't exactly do everything that I want, right? I think I'm getting fatigue over it, though. Like, you play enough games where it's like, well, I mean, it's not the worst, and I can appreciate this, that, and the other. Eventually, you start to get a little picky. Yeah, that's gonna be me, Mr. Picky. You gotta be picky. That's how you keep your love up for these games, though. I mean, I know a lot of people who tell me they just don't like games anymore. It's like, I don't know, I guess I've gone over the hill. And I don't think it's that they don't love games anymore. It's just that nobody's made anything for them in a while. You know what I mean? Like, remember when everything was battle royales? I remember being a person who likes deathmatch style games and being like, man, I fucking hate battle royales, but I'd play them anyways because it's like that or nothing, right? Likewise, if you're playing games today, it's like roguelikes, and geez, what other genres eating everything up lately? Throwbacks and roguelikes, nothing but throwbacks and roguelikes. Which I imagine is especially frustrating if you're like, you know, getting tired of playing Doom or something. Everything's like, Doom, I love Doom. Because there could be something that you love that you get tired of. That's how it works, you know. You're like, oh, you must not really loved it. No, you loved it. It's just, you know, it gets to be a bit much after a point for some. I totally get that. What does this thing do? Do you hurt people? It blows up. Okay, a little sound when he comes back is great. Doo-doo. Like that. Wasn't that like a Windows 95 or... No, it was like Mac. Yeah. The ba-ba! That's like really old, like Apple II? Shit. That's a fucking far pull, isn't it? What operating system was that ba-ba sound from? I think that one's before my time. Oops. Early 90s Mac. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like early 90s Macintosh has to be. SP still modding and playing Fallout 4. I can't blame you, you know. If the game works for you, it works for you. I admire that. Like, the folks that have their one game and that's the game they play. I wish I had that. Like, I even get tired of Isaac after a point. I can't imagine playing Fallout forever. But for those who can, that's awesome. I think Isaac may be the game I came closest to having that kind of relationship with. How many clutch survivals am I gonna get? That's like 3 times I deserve to die. In the video game. In real life, probably like 10. But... Love the lockpick. Yeah, I got the petrified turd. Well, petrified turd's really good early on. It results in a lot of drops and pickups. That's how I got all them extra hearts at the end of that boss fight. Though I ain't seen too many turds here, sadly. There's a turd. Ah, fuck. Shit. Step on it. Okay. Enjoy your Switch, Animal Gang. Yeah, sorry for jumping on Trepang and then just like ordering fast food, then just lounging out, but I had to tonight. And that being said, I gotta get some actual rest in. I'm getting loopy. I'm definitely hitting the wall here. But I'm gonna get some good rest. We'll be back tomorrow with whatever. I don't know. Maybe we'll do Twist. I want to do Twist Metal 4, man. We can play something good, maybe. I don't know. But we'll figure it out. And trust me, it'll be a lot easier when I got rest, but man, I'm struggling to keep my eyes open over here. All right. Yeah, I'm done. I appreciate you coming on and checking out some video games with me. Have a good night. Thank you for watching. Thank you for chatting. Thank you for clicking like and all that. Thank you for lurking and everything that you do. And thank you for your ridiculous generosity. Banana Man, Damian Wolf, Handsome Jack, and Half Hazardous. Always appreciate you. Thanks again for watching. Y'all have a great night. We'll see you again tomorrow.